here's the situation. I had a goal this year to start making my own like accessories and jewelry, because I feel like when I go to the store I can't find anything that I really like, and the stuff that I do like is like $1 million, you know. So I'm like, let me make my own stuff, and I figured, why not take you on this journey with me? Let me show you what I've made so far. I've only dabbled in necklaces. The first one I made is this one. It's made out of like safety pins and some beads, nothing crazy. It just says XOXO, has these fun little, that is so blurry, I'm so sorry. It has these fun little black and white beads. Then I made this little dangly star choker moment. Very simple. This took me literally like 10 minutes probably to make. It does look a little rough because I only have black head pins, because when I went to the store to get them, they were out of silver, and I'm a silver jewelry girl. I hate gold. So my stars are on black head pins, and it looks funky. It definitely does not look correct, but... And then the third and final thing that I've made so far, I decided I wanted to dabble in chainmail. So I made these chainmail stars. Guess how long it took me to make each one? 2 hours. 2 hours. Because my original plan for this necklace was to make an entire choker out of the chainmail stars. And then it took me 6 hours to make 3 of them. And I'm like, you know what? We're gonna put that idea on the back burner, do it a different day. I just added some beads and called it a day. And let me show you all my like supplies and stuff that I've accumulated. First and foremost, these are all my jump rings. I bought this like multi-pack of different sizes when I decided I was going to get into chainmail. However, I still think I need different sizes. Like some of these just don't work for what I need. So those are my jump rings. In here, I have my other hardware. I have even more jump rings. I have lobster clips. I have these cute little Sanrio bags. These have my eye pins in them. And then they're just organized by size. Each size is in a different bag. I got these little bags from Daiso. Every time I go there, I'm like, I can't figure out why anyone would need these little bags unless they're like a drug dealer. And then here I am using them to organize my jewelry supplies. Eye pins. Same thing, but with my black head pins. I still need to get silver ones. Still have not done that. And then I have a ton of safety pins because I love putting safety pins in jewelry for some reason. I don't know, call me Discord Adams. I just want to include them in everything. I don't know. These are all my beads. I don't know how to show you without it all spilling. These are my beads. As you can see, I have like a clear color palette that I like to work with. Red, white, and black. I have cute little charms that I just bought at Michael's. I had a locket that I was going to put a cute little picture in and put it on a necklace. It broke. It broke. I opened it. Snapped right in half. That's what I get for shopping at Hobby Lobby. They like know that I'm not right with God or whatever. Like they know I walk into that store every single time and make fun of all their Jesus merch. And of course I have wire. I have like this small one right now. I want to get different sizes, but it's kind of pricey and I'm broke. I don't have any money right now, honey. And then of course I have all my different pliers and stuff. These are just like cheap ones from Michael's. And then my newest tool, this bad boy is fierce. My newest tool is this looper. This was life-changing when I bought this. It cuts the wire and loops it for you. Before, I was looping them all myself. They were looking rough. They were looking rough. So let's get into what we're gonna make today. I think I'm gonna make a bracelet. I found some inspo on Pinterest. And this is actually from Shein, so I'm like, I'll copy it bar for bar, because I don't support what you're doing, Shein. This little star bracelet, can you see? This is the vision. It's just stars with black beads. I'm like, I can literally do this in probably less than an hour. And then eventually I'm gonna have to make more bracelets because I want to wear them all together and hear the little jingle jingle. Well, here's the final product. I think it looks literally identical. I cannot get it on my wrist though. So I'm gonna like have to wait for somebody to get home to put this on me, which is kind of embarrassing. Whatever. goal for today is to make either a choker or a bracelet out of buttons. Depends what the number of buttons I have can do for me. I've been scavenging around my house to find loose buttons, and I found some. Is it enough to make a piece of jewelry out of? We'll see. Let me show you my inspo pics that I found on Pinterest. This is a bracelet. I've been seeing a lot of cute earrings like these. I don't have the hardware to make earrings at the moment, so I'm not doing that. I think I'm just gonna make a plain choker like so. I mainly have brown that I'm gonna be working with, which is not my favorite color. I'll be so honest with you, but it's a make it work moment. It's a Tim Gunn make it work moment. I'm not sure how many buttons I'm gonna need, but this is like the general outline. And like, it looks pretty simple. I think I just have to connect them all using jump rings, which like I can do that. Now, I feel like I'm already running into a problem. This is my biggest size jump ring. I'm not sure if that's big enough to fit my thicker buttons. We will have to see. Let's open this bad boy up. Oh. Easy peasy, I got it in. Oh. I don't think this is big enough. That barely fits around this. I'm gonna have to make it work though. Like, I don't have a choice. That's the biggest size jump ring I have. Let's attach a smaller one before we move on to the next button. See, this probably isn't the best hobby for someone who has extremely shaky hands to pick up, but here I am, changing the narrative. I do have a thought that one day I'm gonna slip and just like poke myself right in the eye, you know? I've already told you how I had that thought with my like beauty scissors. Oh, see, like I'm gonna slip and hurt myself. Oh, I really messed that up. I really just messed that jump ring up. Awesome, awesome, time to fix it. Can she fix it? Sure. Sure, it looks a little wonky, but gets the job done, I guess. Let's add a jump ring onto the next button. And this one's smaller, so it should be easier, I would think. Hello, my gigantic thumb is in the way. Hold on to that. Add other button onto this button. Oh, I've got this. I've got this. Close that up. Are we seeing the vision? Let's keep going. I'm on a roll. I'm on an absolute roll.
A few moments later.
Just checking in. It's been like 20 minutes. This is what I have so far. I think it's turning out exactly how I thought it was going to turn out. These like really thick tan ones are the ones that are giving me trouble because my jump rings are just big enough to fit in the hole. So if it took me 20 minutes to get this much, I probably am looking at another like 40 minutes to finish this until it fits around my neck. Feeling great about that. Feeling absolutely great about that. Hey, I have a question. What is this mysterious brown liquid that is coming out of my tools? I'm dying to know because it's grossing me out. I'll see you when I'm almost done with this, I guess.
20 minutes later.
All right, another check-in. Here's what it's looking like. We're about halfway around my neck, so we're almost done.
It's early for a break, but let's take a break. It's early for a break because you can't follow up double stroke into tilde. Wait, can I tell
messed
you,
up.
I tell you about that? When dead? How do you think I feel? I went to Boston.
Crisis
Boston,
averted.
that's at least...
I think we're in the home stretch here. I think I only need one more button, and then I have to put the clasp on it, and then I'll be good. Here's our last button. It's a cute little metal one. The end is in sight. God, my shaky hands. Okay. Oh. I can't get a good grip. I'm sweating, but I cannot take this hood off. My hair is so greasy, it's not even funny. dropping shit. I can't find it. Ta-da! Oh my god. I can't get this through the... Okay. Alyssa, I swear to God. Now I need a clasp. Now I need a clasp. I feel like I'm like in the operating room. Like, give me a lobster clasp stat. I'm shaky. Okay. Too much caffeine in my system. Oh, it's on backwards. Ew, it's on backwards. Okay. I think that's correct. And we're done. Here she is. Hello. Step into my office. There have been some new developments in my jewelry making since the last time you saw me. First, I made this simple little red, white, black star beaded number. Very simple, very easy, very cute. Then, if you recall, we made a button choker. So I used my leftover buttons to make a button bracelet to go with my button choker. I don't like this one as much though. I'll be honest, I don't like the way this looks. I don't like the color scheme as much as I like the color scheme on the necklace. But I just used what I had. And you know what they say? You don't choose your buttons choose you. Like, I've always said that. These are just the buttons I had in my possession, and I mean, it's fine. So the goal for today, we're gonna make another bracelet. As I was scavenging around my house looking for buttons, I came across a box of guitar picks that are my dad's, and I stole them. And then I proceeded to make him drill holes in the top of them so I could use them as charms. I have 4 of these like teal and black marbly guitar picks. And then I have just 3 plain black guitar picks. And I thought it would be so cute to do like alternating teal, black, whatever, like a little jingly charm bracelet of guitar picks. And I also have this purple guitar pick, which is my favorite, and I'll probably turn into a necklace eventually, a different day. I've already started making the base for the bracelet. It's going to be just a chainmail base. For the chainmail, I just followed a random tutorial off of Pinterest. So first I need to finish the base. And in case you're curious about what I have on in the background during my jewelry making session today, we're watching Hereditary. I've never seen it. If you're watching my like monthly media wrap-ups, you know that I'm trying to watch new movies this year. Never seen Hereditary. So that's what we're watching today. Just light background noise. Nothing crazy. Let's get to work. Our base chain is done. Ooh, look at that. Very cool, very cool. Now we're gonna add the picks. I think I'm just gonna put them on these like empty hoops. I don't know. Now that I'm looking at it, is 4 picks gonna look stupid? Like, I feel like I need more than 4 on here. I don't know. I'm gonna start with 4. I can always take them off and rearrange. And not that absolutely anybody asked or cares. I have no idea what's going on in this movie. No idea. That's what I get for trying to multitask. Okay, let's put a hoop on the pick, like so. And I'm gonna put it on here, like so, and close it on up. Okay, now imagine 3 more of those. Do we think that's gonna look okay? Or am I gonna have to add the other picks? Maybe I'll make earrings. Because if this works out the way that I think it's gonna work out, I'll have 2 teal ones left. I can make earrings. I have to get earring hooks though. Okay, Alyssa, stop thinking ahead. Focus on what you're doing right now. We're making a bracelet. I don't know. I've just been feeling so inspired, which sounds like so lame and cheesy, but I have. I've been feeling so creative. Like, I just want to make things. Once I put this on, I need to show you something. Like, I'm just finding like random objects in my house. I'm like, I can make something really cute with that. Second pick on. I have a bunch of my old Barbie stuff in my basement, and when my little cousins come over, they like to play with it. So I was cleaning it up one day and I found these little Barbie CDs. I'm like, I can make the cutest choker with this. I don't know. I've been feeling so inspired, so creative. Like, the antidepressants are working, honey. They are. They absolutely are. Let's get this bracelet done. Like, wow. Like, look at me having hobbies and sticking to them and actually, like, enjoying myself. Who is she? I don't recognize her. That's 4 of them. Be honest with me. Is this gonna look stupid? This may not be big enough. I might not have made this big enough. It's okay. It's okay. Once I put, like, the hooks on, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Trust the process. Trust the process. It's going to fit. How dare you even question me? You didn't think it was going to fit, did you? You had absolutely zero faith in me. Unfortunately, I think I'm going to have to give up on my idea of matching earrings and add 2 more guitar picks on here because this looks silly. This looks silly. Much better. Now it's not as bare. That's a nice noise. That's a nice noise. I only have this teal one left, so I think I'm going to make a matching necklace. I might do the same chainmail situation. We'll see. I don't know. The world's my oyster. Hello, good morning. We have another day of jewelry making ahead of us. So the plan for today is we are going to make a matching necklace to go with the guitar pick bracelet that I made yesterday. So last night I did get a head start on the necklace. I just made like the basic chain so that I could fit it around my neck and like see what size I needed. Now I just have to go in and do like the more intricate work of the chainmail, which shouldn't take me that long, I hope. I'm not going to explain anything because 1, I'm bad at explaining, 2, you can't see, 3, I'm just following a tutorial off of Pinterest. You can find literally anything on the internet. You don't need my help. Where did a fruit fly come from in my bedroom? You could stay alive, just get out of my business, my God. Oh, awesome. What did I do? So I messed up. Awesome. I did this perfectly yesterday and now it's all tangled up.
1 hour later.
You do not want to know how long it just took me to get this correct. I don't know what I was doing wrong. Okay, so remember when I said this was not going to take me that long to finish my chain? It's been over an hour. I just finished it though. Here's what it looks like. Ooh, wow. Here's my pick. I'm just going to take a jump ring, open it up, put it on my pick, and then put it right in the middle of my necklace. Close up the jump ring. Now I just need to put a clasp on it. I'm going to take another jump ring. Oh my God, the robin's looking for me. I gave one of the robins in my yard a blueberry the other day, and now he's obsessed with me. Oh, and there's another one. Awesome. It's just so hard being loved by animals. I don't know what to tell you. Call me Snow White. What was I? Okay. Back to what I was doing. Open your jump ring. Add it to the end of my necklace. Add my lobster. Are these called lobster clips? I keep calling them that, but I'm realizing I don't know if that's correct. Lobster clip onto the jump ring. Then on the other side of the necklace, I'm going to chain together like 5 or 6 little jump rings to make the part of the necklace where you hook the clip onto. I don't know what it's called, but that's what I'm doing. So, ta-da. All right, I think we're going to make one more bracelet together before we part ways. I know, so sad. Let me show you the inspo pic that I found on Pinterest this time. That's about as good as it's going to get. I don't know how well you can see that. There's this sort of like swirly chainmail thing in the middle, and then they have like some stone beads. I don't have stones. We're not going to do that. I wanted to do that little swirly chainmail thing. I tried it out just to make sure I can do it before I get on here and embarrass myself. Success. Now, the hard part, and where my indecisive ass is going to get very annoying, I don't know what bead I want to do for this. I have a couple different thoughts. Let me know your opinion, even though this will be done by the time I can hear them. So first and foremost, I have these skulls, which I think are really fun. However, The problem with these, I think the hole is too big for my eye pins. Like, I think it's gonna fall right off. Another problem I'm encountering, I'm almost out of eye pins. At least the small ones. Like, I have the long ones, but I feel like that's a waste. I'm gonna have to get more. Just as I thought, the hole's too big. What am I supposed to do? Unless I do use my bigger eye pins and I put a bead on each side of the skull so then it doesn't fall off. That's an option. It's actually what I'm leaning towards because I really want to do something with these skulls. What about red with the skull looking a little bloody? That might be kind of fun. Or instead of the red, I kind of have like these dark gray metallic sort of looking. I don't know what to do. I think I'm gonna do the gray. So we're gonna put one on either side of the skull. I need my handy dandy tool. Where'd that just go? Don't know where the extra wire went. That's a problem for a different day. I have little tiny wires all over the floor in my room. All over. So pro tip, if you're ever in my room, if you, random person on the internet that I never met and most likely will never meet, are ever in my bedroom, make sure you're not walking around barefoot because you're getting a wire to the foot. You're getting a wire straight to the soul, okay? So here's what my charm looks like now. I think it's cute. I think this is gonna be cute. I'm gonna put another jump ring on my little swirly swirl thing that I made so then I could hook my new charm on it. I don't know how I feel about this yet. Let me make another loop-de-loop. I found a tutorial for how to do that on Pinterest. That's where I find all my chainmail tutorials. Open the jump ring up. Put on the other jump ring. Awesome. I'm using the wrong size. Definitely not the size I used on my first one. That's awesome. Let's take this apart, I guess. I don't know. Let's try this again. Open the jump ring. Put another one on. Close it up. Put another jump ring on those two. Put two smaller jump rings on the side to connect them. Loop-de-loop's done. Let's connect it to our little bead creation we made. Ta-da! Now we need to make more charms, or whatever you want to call them. Eye pin. Bead. Skull. Another bead. Loop-de-loop tool. Perfect. Jump ring, so you could attach it to the other jump ring that is on the loop-de-loop. Skull on the jump ring. Skull and jump ring on the other jump ring that's attached to the rest of the bracelet. Close it up. And then repeat until it's big enough to fit around your wrist. So ended up being even easier than I thought it was going to be. I only had to do 3 of my little skull bead little combinations. Now it basically fits. I just have to add on my clasp and the chain for the clasp to hook onto. And then I'm done. This took me like 20 minutes at most. I don't know. The hardest part was just like making decisions. Let's put a jump ring, a clasp on. Okay, let's try her on. A little big, but it's not gonna fall off. So I really don't care enough to fix it. Here's the final bracelet. I have really come to love making jewelry. I had so much fun making all this. I can't wait to make more. Let me know if you're interested in seeing any more of my creations in the future. I'd love to share. But with that being said, that's all I have for you. So I guess I'll see you next time. Bye.